If you're just joining us, I'm Tim Barkley with Charleston Home Design magazine, and I want to thank you for listening to Talking About a Home show on the radio. Now we are talking with Patricia Keegan with Palmetto Faux Studio. How you doing, Patricia?
Oh, real good today, thank you.
Good. Patricia, tell everybody about Palmetto Faux Studio.
We are a full-service faux finishing design company, and so from concept to the very end of the project, we will help you find the perfect finish for your residential or commercial project.
All right. So Palmetto Faux Studio, you folks are painters, but not exactly painting contractors, right?
Yeah, exactly. We're a step up from a painting contractor. We're more of an artist so that we can create a certain setting or a look in your home that a regular painting company cannot give you.
Gotcha. So the painting contractors can take care of painting your walls, one color with some trim. Palmetto Faux Studios, just kind of list a few projects that will sort of illustrate what Palmetto Faux Studio is capable of, what you folks have done in the past.
We can do anything from floors to walls to ceilings. So we did a really fabulous floor. It was tabby, and the client didn't like it, and we troweled on a finish and then created a look of slate. So when the project was finished, it looked like they had a slate floor.
So they had a tabby. What room was this in the house?
This is kind of like in a family room bar area, and they just didn't like that rough, really, really rough texture under their feet.
Yeah, usually you see tabby like in a driveway.
Yeah, exactly. So they just wanted to make the house a little bit warmer and make it feel like it was more inside.
Gotcha. Okay, so you folks do you use concrete to smooth it all out?
We work with Faux Effects International, and they have a complete line of products that we use. And so they had the product that actually got troweled onto the floor that creates the floor finish, and then we went back and hand-colored the whole thing.
Very nice, very nice. What about the project you were mentioning, the ceiling that you folks did?
We've done all kinds of ceilings. We do a lot of the drop-down ceilings, and we can go in and we can put luster stone on it, which is a plaster that you trowel on, and it has a mica finish in it, so it makes the whole ceiling kind of sparkle. We can do Venetian plaster. We can take the trim around the ceiling, and we can gild it. We have the opportunity to do something very basic like a glaze all the way up to Venetian plaster. So there's something for everyone.
Very nice. And what about has Palmetto Faux Studios ever done like any murals for people?
We don't do murals, but we do have the opportunity to take a print or a picture of anything that you like. Let's say you wanted a French scene on your wall. We could have the scene reproduced on a canvas, attach the canvas to the wall, and then around that we could trowel plaster so it would look like that was actually on your wall.
Now, you were telling me before we started the interview that that your husband Mike is the artist. He's the one that's executing the job.
My husband Mike does all the actual work, and then I come in at the very beginning, and I have an interior design background, so I help with the concept, helping the client to pick the colors, the finishes, the budget, and then between the two of us, we pull the whole thing together for the client. So you have two people working on a project with different talents that can make your project go smoother and for you.
Gotcha. Describe some other projects that Palmetto Faux Studio has done in the past.
We've done beautiful marble columns. We've done suede ceilings. We've done stenciling. We can do raised Venetian stencils where you paint a wall a solid color and then you put a beautiful stencil on it, and then you can tip that with silver or gold or whatever kind of leaf you would like on that. We can do simple glazing, really just about the whole gamut. And we also do a lot of furniture, so if you had a wallpaper and then you had a piece of furniture that you wanted it to kind of match or work with that, we could create a stencil for you and then tie the piece of furniture in with your wallpaper or your decor.
I'll bet you have a lot of customers that that maybe know they want to do something different in a room, but they're not exactly sure what to do. Does Palmetto Faux Studios do? How do you help guide a homeowner?
What we do is we go in and we talk to them about what they're thinking about, and then we show them our portfolio, and then from the information that they give us in the room that they're going to do, I can pull 2 or 3 finishes that I think will work, and then from there we'll do another set of samples just for them in the color that they like. In other words, I might have 3 or 4 samples of Venetian plaster, but there's 40 colors, so we give them the concept first, and then we work with the color and the design.
What can you describe what Venetian plaster is?
Venetian plaster is a marble dust. It gets troweled onto your wall. You have to put a finish on the wall first so that the plaster will adhere to the wall, and then you go back in and you trowel it on, and depending on what look you want, you can do 1, 2, 3, 4 layers of Venetian plaster, different color combinations, and then you go back and you can buff it out, and you can keep it dull, or you can buff it out and almost get it to a glassy mirror-like finish.
Does Palmetto Faux Studio do a lot of work with historic homes downtown?
We just recently moved here, but we were very excited. We worked in the home of the owner of Piggly Wiggly down on the Battery, and we did some work for him, so that was very exciting.
Oh, that's neat. We always look for his house on Murray, because he's got those 2 little
two pigs
out front on the pig statues, I should say, not real pigs. But well, that's interesting. Did you get to meet Mr. Newton?
I sure did. Him and his wife, they were having a wedding coming up, so they were a little frantic about having everything perfect, but we got to meet them and went in and did a room for them and did some repair work.
Was it a room
it was a bedroom. It was very kind of a French look with a lot of toile, and we did a kind of a basic glaze, dark blue paint with some black over it.
Very nice. What about more modern houses that have been built in the last 25 years? Have you worked with any homeowners like that?
We have, and there are a lot of finishes. We can do brushed steel. The faux finishing designs have totally changed, and so there's products that can give you all kinds of different looks. We can do patinas, we can do grass cloth, and you can really put almost any finish you want on a wall.
Is it just inside the house, or does Palmetto Faux Studio do any work outside of the house?
We don't do any exterior work. We just do interiors.
I gotcha. And when people visit the PalmettoStudio.com website, what will they experience?
Right now, our website is in progress, so we're working on it and hope to have it up soon.
Okay, good deal. And then if people wanted to see photographs of your past work, how would they go about that?
We have a portfolio, and they can set up an appointment. It's a free estimate and design consultation, and we'd be more than happy to come to their home and show them pictures of our work as well as samples.
Okay, well, good deal. And when www.palmettostudio.com gets up and running, they'll be able to contact you that way. But
exactly.
What's the best way to get in touch with Palmetto Faux Studio?
Right now it would be by email or by telephone.
Okay, and tell everybody how they can reach you.
They can email us at patinapat@gmail.com or call us at 843-214-5253.
Okay, great. Well, we have been talking with Patricia Keegan, and along with her husband Mike, have Palmetto Faux Studio. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you.